So we are going to understand binary search algorithm. Binary search algorithm is an algorithm for finding an element in a sorted array. Okay, so basically we are finding an element in a sorted array which might be ascending or descending. Okay, so how we are going to find that? We are going to find by continuously dividing the search area into half. Example, we will first begin with the middle. Suppose this is an array. Okay, so especially sorted array, which is in ascending order, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, my required element is 5, index number 4. Okay, so first I will begin with the middle elements that are 4, 3 and 4. Then I will compare my required element, which is 5, with 3 and 4. It is greater than 3, it is greater than 4. So I will move towards the right side of my elements. And again, I will take these 3 blocks. Okay. And then take the middle element of these 3 blocks, which is 5. And my required element was 5. Hence, 5 equals 5. I have found my required element. And this method is way faster than linear search, as our search area is continuously dividing into half. Hence, the time complexity of binary search algorithm is O log n, as we are using divide and conquer. So let's understand binary search algorithm with an example. So our task is to find a word in a dictionary. So I have written out the algorithm for finding a word in a dictionary. Our step 1 will be opening the middle page. I will start with the middle element of my array. Then I will compare the element or the word on the middle page, first letter of the middle page. Okay, and compare it with the first letter of my word that is required. For that, I will use a while loop, and this loop will go on until and unless every letter of the word is not equal to a word on the page. If both every letter of the word is equal to every word every letter of the word that I have found on the page, the while loop will break. Okay, so in that while loop I will use a if else ladder of 4 elements. First of all, we will start with the first letter. If the first letter of the word is less than the first letter of the word on the page, we will move to the left part of the dictionary and again repeat the step 2, right? Then next else if is that the first letter of the word is greater than the first letter of the on the page. Then we will move on to right side and repeat the step 2. Okay, and this is our required case, that else if the first letter of the word is equal to the first letter of the on the page, then we will proceed to the second letter comparison and again repeat the step 2. We will repeatedly do this step until and unless every letter of my word is equal to every letter of the word on the page. And if none of the letters are found, like even the first letter is not found in the array, then I will print letter not found. And at the end, I will end the program. Understood? So this was an algorithm for finding a word in a dictionary. Now, let us understand how we can initiate or execute a binary search algorithm in C programming language with the help of a problem. So, we have a user input array and we have to find the index number of a given element and using recursion. Let me tell you, the binary search algorithm has two ways of finding a required element. Either we use iterative method or we can use recursive method. Iterative methods have a large number of codes, whereas recursive method, we just create a function and recursively call it. It is shorter, it has less number of codes. Okay. So now let's examine the code. First of all, we will initiate the code using the header file hashtag includes standard input output dot header file. Understood? Then we will create a recursive function that we will call in the later stage. We are creating int binary search with an array with a starting element, with ending element and a target. Okay. So if the starting element is greater than the ending element, then we will return error, that is return -1. And if that is not the case, then we will initiate int middle element is equal to start plus end minus start by 2. Now you will ask, why didn't we do start plus end divide by 2? So here we have to continuously call this function, and the elements, the search area is continuously changing as it is continuously dividing in half. Hence we have to create middle element is equal to start plus end minus start divided by 2. Okay. So now we will go on to our if else condition. If the middle index of the array is equal to target, then we will return the middle index number. Okay. If the middle index number, if the element on the middle index number is greater than the target, then we will replace the ending element with middle element, the element on the middle index -1 number. Let me illustrate this for you. Okay. So this is our array. Yeah. So how many elements we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. We have 9 element array. Okay. The middle element would be 5, right? So suppose the elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Understood? So the middle element would be 5. My required element is 3. My required element is 3. Okay. Here the middle element is greater than the required element. So I will replace the ending element with middle element -1, that is fourth element, that is the index number 3. Understood? And if my required element was 7, which is greater than the middle element 5, so I will initiate this condition where I will replace the starting element with 1 greater than the middle element, that is the 6th element or the index number 5. Okay. And this is my recursive function which I will continuously call in the main program. Now I will initiate the main program, take the n target, ask for the size of the array, ask for the elements of the array in a sorted order, as we are not going to sort this. Then use the for loop to get the elements, then ask for the target, and then I will recursively call my function, that is int result is equal to binary search array 0, that is the index number 0. And since our size of the array was n, so the last index number would be n-1 and the target element. If now when I will call that function, if the result is not equal to -1, then it is a success. If the result is equal to -1, that is this case, that the starting element is greater than ending element, then it will give us -1, and we will print out element not found in the array. So if it is a success, then I will print element %d, that is the target, found at the index number %d, that is the result. and then end my program with a return 0. Okay, so my output will be enter the size of the array 10, enter 10 elements in the sorted order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My target element is 9. Hence, I will the program will print element 9 found at the index number 8, as the index number starts from 0 to 9 and the element 9 was the index number 8. Okay, I hope you understood what is a binary search algorithm. So your homework would be to solve the same question but using iterative method, not with the recursion, as I already told you how to do with the recursion method. So your homework is iterative method. Okay, thank you.